Right, so I'm going to show you a technique here that's it's fair to call it advanced, because it's also a dangerous technique. Because if you don't pull it off, and you haven't developed quite a lot of coordination and body awareness and positional awareness on the table, you can end up really hurting yourself. But it's called the King's Move, or an open top roll, but a very open top roll. And what you're doing with the King's Move is you're giving up everything. You're giving up cup, you're giving up side pressure to set pronation, with the intention of luring a stronger opponent typically into sort of trying to chase you to the pin pad to win, but in the process they end up sacrificing their wrist. And once you can get someone's wrist back, you can basically pull them over to your side of the table by pulling through their fingers and getting leverage, and then taking them back over to your side of the table. Now, the way you do set a King's Move is by doing a very hard rotation through the bottom of your palm. So it's a pronating strength, but with the force coming through the bottom of your palm. And typically you want to be applying the King's Move when you're in straps. So none of this is really for beginners, but for the sake of completeness, for the exercises that I do with the bands, I'm just going to show you what I do to drill the King's Move. So just grab the towel like this, and then I wrap here, so it's coming through the base of my palm, and then I set the table up diagonally, but so that I'm moving diagonally away from the opponent's pin line, and I'm driving and rotating out to mine. So this is a move you might see, like there are a couple of arm wrestlers that are very famous for it, Michael Todd being the most famous King's Mover, but Devon Larratt does it as well, even Denis Siplankov. There are a lot of top guys who are very good at this move. And it's a very defensive, counter-attacking style like that. And so they'll come out here, they'll bend their opponent's wrist back, and then they'll be able to come up and then drive over to their side of the table. But the strength that I'm practicing is that sort of rotational strength through the bottom of my palm.